our bodies need natural food, and we thrive on natural food, clean natural food, not food that's filled with pesticides and artificial ingredients. We need clean natural food. And what does clean natural food have? It has a biofotonic field. This is the way our amazing bodies have learned to transmute and communicate with the environment around us through the biophotonic sphere, through the morphogenetic field of the foods, right? There's a physicist in France, his name is Bovy. He invented something called the Bovis scale, right? I can show you here what this is. It'll kind of freak you out when you see it, because basically it shows you the qualities of bovies. And the human being, a neutral scale is 6,500 bovies. But if you look at these others here, okay, like 0 to 2,000, right? This is immune dysfunction, arrest of growth, disturbing zones, right? Interference zone, detrimental to humans, 2,000 to 6,000, right? And then if you get higher than 6,500, you begin to get into more vitality, and the opposite takes place. And I even have a chart here for you guys. This shows you some of the food groups that are corresponding to these values, right? So if you want to talk about, the lower scale, rotten or radioactively contaminated food, mold or asbestos, that's 1,000. Of course, that's like toxic. 2,000, right? Not even a quarter near where we are. Sweetened foods, saturated fats. What do we have in all those foods that are out there in the market, in the food, in the supermarkets, right? 3,000, lead, aluminum, body care products with synthetic additives. I mean, who's not guilty of that, right? Putting that on your skin. Your skin is the largest organ on your body, and it absorbs everything you put on it. 4,000, right? Fat, cheese, fried potatoes, mercury, Coke, preserved vegetables. You're not going to get anything from this. These things are going to suck your vitality, right? Because you're here. You're at 63, 65. That's us. Right? Anything lower than that is sucking our energy. We're feeding
It's
it.
death.
It's death. This is death, right? Are they talking about this in these think tanks? I can assure you they're not. Are they putting that out there in the mainstream that, eating fresh vegetables, fresh milk, all these things? Look at some of the things that are giving us the energy. Like, I had to have wine in there, of course, but, safflower oil, blackberries, raspberries, right? Crystal. Look at this, 9,000 crystal rock. This is people love this that are into crystals. I know people that have altars of crystals and the energy is incredible. Well, there's a reason for that, because the Bovy count of those crystals is 9,000, right? So things like Himalayan salt that you can buy, right? Spirulina algae. This is natural formations of crystals.
They have just a high concentration.
They have that high concentration of stuff that if we were doing this stuff, look at this, buildings, right? When you go into buildings made in sacred geometry, you actually get energized from being, like if you go into the Cheops pyramid in the King's Chamber, people have told me about being and spending a night in there, and they come out and they have visions, right? Why? Because the Bovis chart is off the charts, right? It's just off the chart.
Tartarian architecture is the same thing. You go into these buildings, you're just, oh my goodness, you're just
right. I mean, so you can see here. So this is the real information. This is the real immunology that we've been given. This is nature's way.
So now think about it. They want synthetic avatars, bodies. Yeah. They want synthetic.
Right. Think about eating that steak right now, right? Yeah. That's been pressed through a digital printer. They've combined stem cells with flavors and artificial colors to make it look like blood, right? And you're going to eat it, and if you're a meat eater and you're eating this and you're not conscious, you're going to go, whoa, that tastes just like steak. I'll eat that. I'm doing good for the environment, man. I'm great. I'm contributing to the climate crisis, right? Because you're going to be dumb. You're going to be stupid. You're going to buy their garbage. And then what are you going to do? Well, you're going to create this, right? You're going to create death in yourself. This is what's going to happen. This is the truth of the information that's being kept from us, right?